welcome to Doki Literature Club. Um, I don't know how long this game is, but I've been seeing like when Jack said that I was playing it because I thought the videos were 1 to 2 hours long. And that was like 4 videos or 5, I believe, if my phone will let me. But let's go. The innocent looking game. It says like this game. This game. I don't know, but while I was looking for thumbnails, I saw a corrupted version of this apparently. I don't know if that was edit or something, but like edit like Sayari or something. Not sure. Okay, I'll be pulling up the chat. I know that's Sayari, but I only watched like the beginning until I decided not to spoil it for myself. And guys, tell me I draw frame rate. Oh. The hell loud is this? Okay, so it's not that loud. This is why your comments were held from the queue. So I'm gonna try that. Wow! I think he played the game. Oh no. My first time playing this game, definitely never lost it. Okay, I saw one part was Sayari. Okay, I don't know if this is true, but Sayari is kinda, I don't know. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance. I wish I could read it without this stupid frame rate more. Distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayari, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'll never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you've known each other. You've known each other for so long. We used to walk school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better. This thing not pop up on the frame rate warning that keeps popping up. I always feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayari catch up to me. They overstepped again. But I caught up to you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to. Oh wait. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You didn't say that, like, you were thinking of ignoring me. That's mean, Jenna. Dog, who told you to enter my room? Okay. Buddy, up. Oh my god. That's mean, Jenna. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Yeah, I already won this bike. Let me continue. Okay. Well, if people stare at you back in a couple of already start fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be me, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes. By the way, Gina, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of the many of our conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness really supports me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'll die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years. Cause you are not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Hermit, don't keep me worrying about you. Alright. I can see why it's so slow, really slow paced game. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes. I need to read the names more. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Why do I let myself get lifted by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself do it to her. Just seeing her worry so much about me is making me want to ask them to skip that. The school day is ordinary as ever, but it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Wants me to check out. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought there's 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. That said, my interest in literature Who told the club yesterday? Cupcakes and everything. So cool. I can't pronounce that. Cunning. As to have planned all of this out. Of all of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year class and activities. So Yari, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me new member. Welcome to the welcome. I can't make up this word. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Tori always says nice things about you. You brought a book. I'm not looking at chat. What are you looking at? I'm gonna forget all these voices and just start with your own watch. That will happen. What are you? Sorry. Natsuki. Thing. What was that? Like, is one I don't want to be a first here. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayari and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. Sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? You do know each other third or second year? No, you said it's very well things best for the third year. So I'm probably a second year. Yeah. In the class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. And basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me, so genuinely, it feels a little. You know. You too, Monica. Okay, now I have to text my friend now. Like, I'm gonna watch it later today. Okay. Please. Oh my god. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Jenna. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey! I told you I'm not these places. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about the girls have a few people train it? Okay, Esky lifts the foil off the tray, reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! Yuri grabs the first, and Monica has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around with my fingers to get the best angle to take bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. I seem sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Why are you thinking? Asked Shagosana. Made them for you or anything. Baka. Baka. Gotta say baka. No, I'm kidding. I thought you were technically this. Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you. But not for you, you, dummy. Alright, oh. I'm trying to pull up the chat. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places teacups and down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. A hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's salty. Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. The reason why I said eyes because I thought it was an eyes thing. That pops up tells me the framework keeps covering the text. It will always be. So I was like, ugh. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any club yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so real and exciting for everyone. It'll probably be, well, to be honest, I can't stand anything but arguing about the budget, the publicity, prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special. Dang it. Hello, the FBI. Doing your job and we'll do our best. Agrees. Girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find the Easter egg. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of new member manga. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking. After seeing Yuri's sad smile. Let's see. Timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her. Isn't it amazing how A writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Anyway, I've been reading a whole lot of horror lately. I read a ah full level issue with Rainbock. In a brief moment. Ugh, I think. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of go home and let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have enough of the club, really at me for a second. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of joining the club, I bluntly go forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I saw awful girl stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. You all. I'm defeated. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If I'm writing a poem, is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've made a decision then. Wait. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignments. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me for once and more. Jenna, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, yeah. And that really impressed the class at Monica. That really impressed the class at Monica with my mediocre, mediocre writing skills. I am ready to chat as Yuri and Natsuki. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna try. Where's Monica? Oh wait, no, Monica does not have any. I believe I'll go. So Sayori, I'll go for Yuri. Never mind. Sayori. Yes, I'm going between those two. Doki Doki. Strategy. Dang! Ending. Can I start over? Okay. Jesus, I think that'll be 30? Yeah. Determination! Again, what's that? You are filled with determination. Wait, the puzzle screwed off. Clumsy and wrong-hand fighting. The love responds out and together the child institution. Here, shiny time. That would be Sayori. Marriage, justice, yep. Judgment. Misery, I think that'll be disoriented. That'll be yep, that one. Beauty, spy. Okay, so it's gonna be a mix of little Sayori and mostly Yuri. Hi again, Jenna. Grant, oh my god, honey. That break my back. Carmen. Play this game. Glad to see you. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last company, so everyone else is already out. Thanks for keep. Oh my god. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jenna. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not up to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. A club this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature, roughly defended. Defeated, Natsuki pops back onto her seat. Don't worry, guys. Jenna always gives Jenna always gives her best as long as she's having fun. She helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. All dependable. So Yari, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. My hands in my face and I cannot read. And you almost set your house on fire once. Oh my god. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Jenna can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just found in. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. And me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry. You always made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. I wasn't thinking. Oh, hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. It's just so. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might like. It's in short, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Ow. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled, I expect Monica to take off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is buried in the book. I can't help but not. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. But at the same split second, I heard, but I'm just same book. I see. There's something very obvious here that Yuri's like, all their face start really being extra. That's again. If you start speak up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Really engaging it. Is that so? What is it about anyway? Well, alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by the people who escaped from the human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her faith starts to fall apart. That's kind of very mean. Are you not a fan of the sort of things that No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive in the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at the farm from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own physiology that like that's suddenly when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be the naive one. So that's true. In fact, I might well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Aha, are you saying? Just a moment ago you said we were looking you were alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? With the I said seriously. Yeah. Are you sure? Seem a little apprehensive. That is open. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same thing with my right arm on the side of the book. It's actually kind of the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? For the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I guess Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Don't know how I'll be able to keep my eyes to keep up with you. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can. Yeah. Yuri's no longer asks me. Oh God. So we continue the first in silence. Hey, hey Yuri. That might be a sleep. Also, second guesses all the things that Christianity thinking about. It kind of reminds me of some of your itself spread from finishing the. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. No stressing, Yuri says. Knowing how much this means for him all. Yeah, I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thinking. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! What? It's not very good, but yeah, I did my work, right? To think about? Sorry. Horses can race. I was because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all self what it make you. Like in this poem, there's more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. That means new activities or things. I gotta keep that in mind. Because I'll be afraid of. That's what I feel. Letting them deeply analyze all of the nuisance. It can take years of practice when I'm assuming Yemi has this one. Never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. Wait, that's what's you do your own. I'll try to end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable. Best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them on anything, because that would lead them on. Excuse me. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh. Left out in the sun. It's so hot. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless and cold. I noticed her eyesight calm, living in the past. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. But I just don't read script very often. I leave. Also, I like to usually do more than just tell a simple story or paint a picture. Stage crash the subject of poems on the brain. I talk like a poet. Only being singing. The last remaining place of comfort and able to let go of the past. There's soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more someone putting it that way. I was really nervous about doing it with this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I just realized, usually YouTubers get this part after an hour. So I've been watching for almost 2 hours. Guess that's everyone. Dance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for that. Sir and Monica are happily chatting, eyes on Gary. So they in frustration. Huh?